our Dutch Terran player from AT Gaming in the purple. It is uThermal. In the lower left hand corner. DRG. He's the Red Zerk, he's from Invasion Esports, he's from Korea. It's DongRaegu, he's a MLG champion. He's a... Did DRG ever win a GSL? Or did he come second? No, he beat, Oh, who did he beat in the finals? He beat the Protoss player, beat Genius, right? He beat Genius like 4-2 in the finals. I remember watching them games actually. He Season 1 2012. I remember watching them games. He it was like when you saw like Genius was going like double Stargate Void Ray. That was kind of funny. 2012 Season 1, what was the score? Yeah, it was 4-2 to DongRaegu. Boom. Hashtag casting knowledge. Alright, so looks as though it's just going to be a Reaper opening at the start here. For uThermal. Man, my arm hurts. I think everything about me is getting achy now. I've been up way too long. Oh dear. Again, guys, I'm sorry. Today isn't an ideal day for me to be casting. I woke up yesterday. I stayed up all night studying. I did my exam. I did an exam this morning, and then I came and cast now. And yeah, it's been a bit stressful. I am so tired. As soon as this is over, I'm pretty much going to bed. I don't think I'm staying up for anything. I don't think there's anything worth staying up for. I'm going to bed, and then when I wake up, I've got 3 more days of revision to do. So, DRG moving across the map here with an Overlord. This Overlord is going to be so important to scout with, because if he sees the command center coming down on the natural, he is going to know immediately it's not that stupid Hellbat build. He even sees the Reaper coming across, so he actually gets a little bit of a better scout in towards the main base now. And he will move forward here. And a reactor on the way on this barracks as the first Reaper comes across the map. So let's keep an eye on the Reaper, see what he can get done. Reaper's not really been doing too much damage today. Just, not that Reaper should do too much damage at this level of play. Just forcing drones to become extractors, being a little bit annoying, and so on. Alright, so Reaper just going to work away on this hatchery. Slowly, but surely. Working away. So working away on the hatchery here, and this drone going to be morphing itself into an extractor over there. And again, this Reaper just being annoying but not achieving anything too significant. Interested to see what exactly uThermal does. I mean, okay, that's the starport. So I was going to say, he's been quite a fan of playing with Banshees. Although, looking at this doesn't really look like Banshees. Unless he takes the second gas like now, and he's not moving his his barracks over there to make a tech lab. This looks as though it could be just a Hellbat build with a medevacs. Oh, he's actually making a mine and a Hellion. Ooh. Ooh. A mine and a Hellion. What could he possibly do with a mine and a Hellion? Is my question. Another Marine pops out. And a medevac coming out as well here. So medevac on the way. He's going to pick up the mine. He's going to drop the mine. At the same time, he's going to try and attack with the Hellions, I imagine. Some Zerglings moving around the map to try and see what they can get up to. The answer to that is not too much right now. So there's a couple of Lings just chilling out at this point in time. And the medevac going to head across the map here. Moxie CB, I like Secret Spring, I use Swarm Hosts. Yeah, I can imagine that. I can imagine that being the case for many Zerg players. Shut your face, Wardy. Alright, you tell me. You tell me, guys. couple of links here, not really doing too much. They actually kill the SCV building that engineering bay, which is kind of nice. Drop into the main base though, and this is where the real damage could be done. Coming in here right now, it looks as though there's going to be a mine burrowing, and actually unburrowing here doesn't go off on anything just yet. 3 workers killed so far. Balin gets that mine before it manages to go off at all. And DRG not able to do too much, but oh, huge Hellion run by! Only 3 more workers killed, so actually not too efficient here at all. That's 5 Hellions? No way! Wow, nice defense by DRG then. As the Spire just come down here, he has got to layer up. So layer up, and I mean DRG is just deflecting all of the aggression so far this game. As uThermal having a third command center. But this medevac's in trouble, man. This medevac in a lot of trouble here. And not really able to do much at all. Hey, Spritspoil! Thank you very much for subscribing, bro. You are my e-gaming bro. Hearts out to you, yo. So, it's best of 5 when Fort was pooped volume 2 because that's the way I want my tournament to be. I just fancied having best of 5s, so. Dropping off here, the medevac, dropping off the Marines. And uThermal will just minding away on his 2 bases right now, getting his rest of his production set up. 1-1 on the way. As the Spire finishes up here for DongRaegu, we're going to see him get about 8 meters out. And they're going to be able to start heading across the map and trying to get a little bit of damage done. Trying, the real point, when you open up with 2 base mutalisk, when you open up with 2 base mutas, what you're going to try and do is you want to get 8 meters or so. You want to get the meters out and you want to try and keep the Terran pinned back with them. The point of them is to keep the Terran in his base a little bit, keep him guessing, do a little bit of damage here and there, while you then get your own upgrades up, while you then secure your own 3rd base, while you then get your own economy up, right? So, DRG looks as though he's going to pretty much be doing this. I mean, the Evo Chamber's on the way, so he's going to start getting his upgrades, Balin Speed's now on the way, 3rd base is about to finish up as well, and here come the meters across the map, and I mean, already just going to try and be a little bit annoying. He sees the Marines coming over here, and he's going to try and see if he can pick off something from the meters, and, well, the answer's no, because the Marines are in position. And actually quite a lot of SCVs transferring over here quite early. A couple of turrets coming down, so just preparing for this. As he goes straight towards the main base here, and flies straight through a turret. I think realizing here that not really going to be able to do all too much. As he comes in and snipes an SCV. But that's about it. And a couple of Marines go down. He loses a meter there though. And he will try and escape to the top side, and it looks as though he will just find a way out there. A little bit dicey. Hashtag dicey. A little bit dicey there for DRG, as he tries to go, as he does finally get their meters out, but it was a little bit scary for a few moments, I think. 1-1 about finish from uThermal, and, DRG probably doesn't want to take a fight until his own 1-1 finishes now, at least. So again, it's kind of up to him to just control well with the mutalists. The more annoying he can be with the mutas, the more he can delay a fight until his upgrades catch up here. And again, I mean, he's on 73 drones right now, so his economy is great. Again, you need a bit of a better economy as a Zerg player because the Terran biomine composition is a little bit more efficient. And so you're generally going to be trading off a little bit, you're going to be trading a little bit worse than him as the game goes on. So you do need a few extra drones. It's just kind of how the matchup works. So, we just pick up that Marine there, and you're going to come around this side. Not really much they can do here, though. A couple of turrets, bunker, well defended by uThermal. In fact, I love the way he's set up here. Turret here stops meters kind of coming up this right side. Turret here just to cover the main part of the middle line, and a bunker to actually back it up. And that makes it so hard for meters to kill unless there's kind of like 20 plus. So, meters taking a little bit of damage there as that Marine stim forward. Lings are going to start taking down these Marines. And taking down that Marine there as well. Getting the final shot, I think. There's actually a few Balins to this top left side. And they're actually going to get found here by these Marines. Whether uThermal already knew they were there or what, I'm not too sure. 2-2, about halfway done here for uThermal. Probably about a third done, I'd say. Is a little bit of a better way to describe it. As 1-1 is about to complete for DRG. Again, bottom right. 4th base is now on the way up for our Zerg players. Creep is looking great up this right-hand side. Looking pretty good up the left side as well. I mean, the right side is the most important side because he wants Creep towards the Terran's 3rd base because that's where the Terran player is more likely to push from. And it leads towards his 3rd base too, right? So this is kind of the most obvious attack path in this game. The left side is actually interesting. It is the side uThermal is going on right now, but I don't think it's the most efficient because what can you attack into? You've got to attack down a ramp towards towards nothing, basically. So it's not really that great to attack into. And, I mean, uThermal's not actually going to commit to the attack at all here. It's kind of weird, because, I mean, for Terrans, the left-hand side of this map, if you spawn top right, is just completely useless, right? You know, you can't attack, there's no point attacking down at all. But you can drop quite nicely over here, I guess. So I guess that's something you can drop, but it doesn't feel like it's worthwhile actually attacking in that direction, as some mutas and lings try and do a little something, but really don't find too much. And Muta's actually going to head in towards this natural now. They'll pick off a turret here, and second turret's going to go down as well. So a couple of turret, a few SCVs, 4 in total so far. As the Muta's now heading towards the main base, a few Bane's going to start up over towards the, well, what would be the eventual 4th, I guess, of uThermal. As Muta's coming in towards the main, they pick up 3 more workers to take us up to a total of 7 killed so far. And, wow, no, yeah, what, DRG, what? Flies straight over the Marines there, and I mean, that's the great thing about this map. If he wants to get out via the natural, he's going through some Marines if you position them well enough. And that was 4 mutas picked off, and I just kicked my fucking earphones out of my ears and gave myself a shock of the life. I can't even speak. The shock of a lifetime. Some Zerglings here leading the charge as DongRaegu looking to get aggressive. Both players are pretty close to max out. 2-2 finished for uThermal, but only 1-1 for DRG. And moving forward here, DRG is going to start taking this fight off of creep as well. And I think he has to think twice about this, and he's in full retreat mode now, which he needs to be. A lot of Balins getting picked off there, and this will give uThermal an opportunity to start moving forward, start cleaning out some creep. Run by, though, in towards the natural mineral line. And, well, I mean, the Balins have to decide to kill something. And they kill a few workers there in the end. Going to be 6 in total, but yeah, uThermal's actually just going to keep on pushing. And now, actually, DRG's in a bit of trouble because his units starting to stream in towards his 4th base. And he needs to take a fight here in a few moments, but again, he's down on upgrades. How is this fight going to go? There's 8 Marines and a medevac for some reason. As Bane's actually doing a pretty good job to the top. I mean, this is on creep, so it's a much better fight than previously. As Bane's try and crash into a little bit more. uThermal's lost so much. How did this happen? When did uThermal lose so much? He's on 120 supply. What? Well, with 2-2 upgrades, he's actually only 20 army supply down, so maybe with the upgrade advantage, he can still keep on pushing through here, but I mean, he has to make something happen now, because he's only on 44 SCVs. Harassment throughout this game by DRG has been pretty darn good, apparently, and he has taken down quite a few workers. Here we go, then, DRG streaming through, down this choke, and down the ramp, into the Terran army once again, doubling the supply of his opponent.